Hello, my wonderful viewers, and welcome to another episode of Betty Adams Overanalyzes. I'm recording today with a new mic. You might have heard that my past couple of videos sounded really, well, there was a sudden dive in the audio quality. This was because my microphone itself took a final sudden dive, and I've got a new one on the way. And until then, Will Minus Studios, the people I collaborate with for some music and on my audiobooks, is loaning me a new microphone until it comes in. So thanks to Will Minus Studios for the loan of the mic and a soundboard that's so complicated it's sitting there frightening me a little bit as I record this. But you didn't come here to listen to audio quality issues, or even about audio quality issues. You came here to hear something about Kaiju number 8. Now, one thing really jumped out at me about Kaiju number 8 after chapter 56, about the writing and the story, and where Matsumoto might be going with this. From the beginning, there has been a parallel drawn between Kafka Hibino and Vice Captain Hoshina. They both kind of started from the bottom with abilities that weren't really appreciated and worked their way to their current positions through hard work and effort. They're kind of in that last to go to bed, first to get up, always putting in the extra hours, always putting in the effort. And they also have they both have a very analytical style, although I'd say that Vice Captain Hoshina was a bit more intuitive and Kafka was a bit more logical, reasoning, he gets there because he's always thinking kind of thing. And so that has been building in the background. They both want to be the one to stand by Mina's side. They're both more support than main protagonists kind of thing. Had this dynamic existing in the background since they first started interacting. And now with chapter 56, this just went to another level with Vice Captain Hoshina being one of the one who is, and oh, spoilers, there's going to be lots of spoilers for chapter 56 in this, so if you don't want to hear any spoilers, you can click away now, check out the links below the video to get a copy of my book, Humans Are Weird, I have the data, and Humans Are Weird, we took a vote. Anyway, Vice Captain Hoshina is going to be getting his own still conscious kaiju weapon, which is, we've only ever seen that before, sort of, in Kafka. And again, we get this parallel, but not the same thing. And it's not just that. The opening scene of this chapter is first we have the character in the gym working out, stressing out, pushing his body to the limit. Now, for Vice Captain Hoshina, that means in training with his swords instead of training in the library. But again, we have the character going that extra mile to be what he needs to be to do the job he wants to do. Then we have Okonogi burst in, and the first thing that Vice Captain Hoshina says expresses concern for Okonogi's health. That's a very Kafka thing to do. Just taking care of everybody, not just protecting them with physical violence, but being courteous and thoughtful towards them. And then when he finds out that Kaiju number 10 is up, his first thoughts are analytical, get information. Again, a very Kafka thing to do. Then we get, in a scene that really mirrors Kafka facing down the kaiju in the dreamscape during the fight, we get Vice Captain Hoshina facing down kaiju number 10. And there's this whole interaction, but what it boils down to is that number 10 wants to use Vice Captain Hoshina's body, just like the little guy wanted to use Kafka's body, but, you know, didn't ask. Then we have Vice Captain Hoshina make his decision. Okay, yes, he's going to go through with this. He's going to let them make a numbered weapon out of the still conscious kaiju number 10. And he's going to offer his body up to this sacrifice because it needs to be done. He can use this to protect people. And again, that's just very much something Kafka would do. And the entire way this chapter is laid out, it's not like Matsumoto is trying to hide this parallel from us. Matsumoto is setting this parallel up, obviously. Now, in a story, you don't want two characters that fulfill the same purpose. Their paths have to diverge to be separate characters. And while these are not identical storylines, there's enough differences. It does get me worried. What's going on here? When you set up two characters running on parallel development tracks here, it makes me very, very concerned for the health and safety of one of them. And since Kafka's the main protagonist, this makes me very uneasy about what's going to ultimately happen to Vice Captain Hoshina. But we will see. So what do you think? Where do you think Matsumoto is going with this weird parallel between, well, not weird, this interesting parallel between Vice Captain Hoshina and Kafka Hibino? Leave a comment below the video telling me what you think. Hit that like and subscribe button. And peace out, my wonderful viewers. On a side note, I've just opened up a channel on Rumble, and my videos are also available on BitChute. So if this channel ever gets any problems, you can go over there and find them on BitChute and on Rumble. Humans are weird. We took a vote, and humans are weird. I have the data. 2 books in a series of human absurdity. Go check out these short story collections. What will our little green friends think of us when we finally do make it to space? Find out the answer in 2 books of human absurdity. Humans are weird, we took a vote, and humans are weird, I have the data. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, and Google Play.